think let's not invite that energy.
Yeah.
Just eat the chocolates. It's your birthday. Nobody will tell anybody about the chocolate.
Yes.
It'll be fine. It will be fine. Alright, man. I'm going to start off with some soft lines first, just to get you warmed up, and then you can take it from there. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll do one or two little lines first, just to check if you're comfortable with that, and then we'll start cruising through the tattoo.
Let's just start cruising. Let's just start cruising.
So my thing is, because it's your first time with a tattoo, I don't want you to get a fright. So I'm just going to start slow. First 5 minutes I take it slow. It's also good for me to assess how your skin reacts. Everybody's skin reacts a little differently, and then it makes the whole process comfortable. Oh no, Jared, I don't know why there's no text to speech. Okay, apparently it's getting ready. Let's just see. Testing. I'm not sure how the AI is going to read. But we'll see. Okay. So we'll start off with a little bit of line work. Hello Jared, how are you? Testing. The text-to-speech should be working now. I think it's fixed.
Shitty Wizard said test.
Cool, that's test.
Kayutaku said I'm good. How are you, brother?
I'm good, thank you, bro. And if you feel lightheaded or if you need a break, please don't be shy. Ask me immediately. Tell me to stop if it's too much. Tell me to stop if you feel funny. Don't be brave. Let's rather get your blood sugar back up if it drops. Alright.
Diane Sanders said Thuggo must deliver on Saturday after getting this tattoo.
Thuggo must deliver on Saturday after getting this tattoo. Yeah, I feel like getting a tattoo for your daughter is pretty hardcore.
Kayutaku said my tattoo redness is completely gone now at least.
Oh, that's awesome, Jared. Is that alright?
This is what you actually know about.
Well, someone in chat said something about him having to... Thugger. Is that your stage name?
Yeah, it used to be my nickname at some point in life. But now that I'm a dad, I don't like that nickname anymore.
Don't worry, I had to explain to my 5-year-old the other day who Shitty Wizard is. So I was like, One of my friends is also a tattoo artist, made a design after me as well. Which is very funny because I was looking at the tattoos he's made, designs he's made, and I saw...
Kotaku5457 said big props to Bran. I don't like this second skin on the knee ditch rolling on the floor laughing.
Fair enough, bro. Like, knee ditch, second skin is rough.
I don't know. Do you save your live videos?
You can watch it on YouTube.
So this will go on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Kayutaku said, but it's holding surprisingly.
That's awesome news, man.
Wait.
How's the pain feeling?
Is that kind of... It's hot.
hot or just the sensation?
No, I mean where you're busy, it's hot. Feels like a sting of a bee.
Sting will be.
Don't worry.
And I was just like, don't worry, bro, you'll be fine.
Ash McBy said hello.
Hello, Ash. How are you?
Why you want to put the pencil like in bed?
Where?
Ash McBy said good and you.
I'm very well, thank you.
Mason Pearson said, are you
She
South
said it's
African?
fine.
Kayutaku said it, Ash McFly, hey hey.
How? Look, who was talking? What happened the last time I took you to your dentist?
Ash
No.
McBy said a K-I-Y-O-T-A-K-U.
No means what?
Horrible.
Nah, come on.
Can't.
When I was there, I had to beg you. They said, no, man. That's it,
Mason
they died.
Pearson said, are you South African?
Oh.
This was not jokes.
Hey Mason, I was South African until like 3 seconds ago when some random dude on TikTok asked me if I'm from Africa. Now I've decided to move to Nigeria.
So when did you start doing these things?
About 5 years ago, bro.
And what inspired you?
Sorry, say again?
What inspired you?
I got very angry at staff. We used to have other tattoo artists that we hired to work in the shop, and then they did things that they shouldn't do in a professional setting, and then I lost my shit and decided if they can tattoo, then I can tattoo. So in the beginning I started tattooing just out of sheer spite, and then I fell in love with tattooing along the way. Because my wife was the first tattoo artist in the studio.
Is it safe for us to come close?
Yeah. Just please don't touch anything on the station.
Alright.
And just don't touch the tattoo itself.
Alright. I just want some evidence that he was crying. To see 5 years later. 6 years he was
later.
crying. Yeah, I will show her 5 years later. To see that he was crying.
All of this because of her. Imagine.
Well, I mean, I feel like this is your own choice. So I feel like you can't really put the blame on her. She must heed these words. Just tell your parents like they made these decisions without you. Alright, you feeling good?
No,
You're not lightheaded or anything?
no, not that.
Not yet. No. Just no. No is a good answer. No is a great answer.
Dylan,
Daddy? Daddy? Daddy?
Eh?
Isn't it distraction?
Are you good, bro?
Yeah, no, it's so fun.
When we start shading, things will be a little bit more comfortable. But the line work tends to be the most heavy part of the tattoo.
Maranye kuzifanise naleya shem.
Hmm?
Leya, hayi, bekuthiwa.
It's the same thing. You're just supposed to hang in there.
Bekuthiwa.
Uh,
La yangapheli nepeyili for a whole 4 days.
Hmm?
Iva ngathi ngiyashona.
Oh, there's a point where I took her to the dentist and then she wanted to bail out. So I can't take this anymore. Let's just stop.
No, the pain was immense. You can't compare.
So I had to make a choose. The pain we are experiencing now or the pain of not sleeping at all at night. So which one do you want? But eventually she made the right decision.
So you think she's going to be the tough customer when it comes to tattoo?
No, I mean, I think we are tougher than guys, actually.
You're not wrong.
Guys are crybabies.
You're not wrong. How bad was that toothache that she was struggling, bro?
Oh, man, you can't compare. A toothache is horrible. You can't. A toothache is just horrible.
No, I agree with you. So I'll just explain. I make a lot of really shitty jokes. So I like to joke about everything because I feel like when you have the opportunity to not take life seriously for 5 minutes, you should take it.
True, true.
So any opportunity I see to make a joke, I will. But there's no intent to harm ever on the table. The intent is to make you laugh, not feel any other way. If I don't make you laugh, you must let me know so I can apologize. That means my comedy career is definitely on the rocks.
Comedy career.
Yeah, sit down comedy because I'm not allowed to stand up while I'm tattooing for too long. It hurts my back. My calves are not going to be happy with me tonight. That I can tell you.
Yeah, what?
My calves.
Oh,
So I do powerlifting. So I've been working really hard at the gym lately.
Yeah.
oh.
And I don't know if you've ever felt it where your muscles give you like a warning that they want to spasm.
Yeah.
Both my calves are simultaneously sort of doing like the stretching thing where they're like, hey bro, you thought it was really cool to do heavy weights today at the gym. I think that's very sweet, but we also want to let you know that we also remember that you did that.
Yeah.
And we're going to get you back in a little bit, so just hold on, okay? I was,
So you attend this gym?
yes, I attend this gym. I was doing 250 kilogram calf raises. So I was, I'm busy prepping because I want to go to 200 kg squats. So I'm working my supporting muscles as much as I can. But the supporting muscle that's the weakest is my hamstrings, so that one is taking a lot of strain at the moment. I have to start doing split squats, Romanian deadlifts, a lot of things to get those quad muscles sorted.
But also, if I were to start with gym, where do I start? Well, I feel like one of my biggest problems is not knowing where to start.
It depends on what your goal you want to be in the beginning. So, if you just to get going.
Yeah, to be fit, to be in right shape, and I think that's just nothing more than that.
So I would say like 15 minutes of cardio.
Yeah, boy, Michael said very bricky.
Hey, what's up, Michael? How you, bro?
Ghostly Wheels said, what up, how goes it?
Hello, guys. Nice to see you. can't believe you rolled up. Haha. So I would recommend about 15
Yeah,
minutes
boy,
of
Michael
cardio,
said come
cardio,
and you don't know.
and then maybe to start off with just a little bit of cable machines for your first 3 months. The cable machines will work your muscles, but not tremendously, because the pulley system obviously releases some of the weight pressure. The idea is to try and get into the gym for about an hour a day if you can. Don't start with an hour, start with 20 minutes, 30 minutes, become habitual about it. And then go like 45 minutes, then go to an hour, hour and a half. Find your comfort zone. I'm good, thanks, Michael. Thank you for the heartbeat. Wow, okay, that's a username. It says hi. So then I'd say, once you have started feeling confident being in the gym for about an hour to an hour and a half, that's when you can start considering doing some free weights. So let's maybe say about 6 months into a year in, then free weights. You can start sooner, but I mean it's going to depend on your pacing. I feel like being at the gym is going to be a little bit more important than what you're gymming, because you don't have to do the highest quality exercises first. You just need to make the habit of going to the gym and being active at the gym, and then as you progress you can develop your taste. So for me, I don't personally like bodybuilding. I much prefer the powerlifting aspect. I also don't like intense cardio. Again, the powerlifting works really, really well for me. So that has now become my preferential form of exercise. But the next guy is going to feel very differently about it. I know guys who go to the gym and they do cardio and weights, or intense cardio, or just weights. And you know, I know people that use just the cable machines. You can even swim. So there's so much variety to choose from that it's difficult for me to tell you which is the right avenue. But being at the gym and just doing some cardio and just cable machines for the weights is just a good place to start, because that's where I started. And I just made a habit of going to the gym, trying to be active. It doesn't have to be the perfect kind of active, just had to be active. And once you're active, you can start defining what you like. I like powerlifting because it's got very functional, practical use cases. So the heavier your compound exercises are, the more practical strength you have for daily use. I found like with bodybuilding, because I did try that for a short season, you do a lot of reps on lower weights and you get really nice muscle definition, but you're not very strong. So you look strong, but you're not. Other thing is I really like food. So powerlifting is a little bit more suitable for me, so I can still eat a little bit more than dietary recommendations, or I can eat like, you know.
Ghostly Wheel said, I'm just waking up after having big boy shots the night before. Haven't needed to make friends with the toilet yet.
Oh, okay, cool. Congratulations. Hopefully you don't have to make friends with the toilet soon. But then the powerlifting for me became like really intense, because I struggled to keep my mental space healthy about the gym. And because even when I was like really watching my diet, because I had a season where I was cutting, I really just felt really depressed, even attending the gym. So what happened is one of my customers introduced me to powerlifting, and he is a South African champion for 2 years.
Ghostly Wheel said, you know what a gym is?
Yeah, bro, I do. I benched 110 today, bro. I also calf raised 250, but I feel like calf raising 250 is not as insane as the 110 kg bench. But that's okay. I also filmed it, so it's not like I'm speaking out my ass. I've got, as the cool kids would say, I've got receipts. So, yeah, so this friend of mine said, okay, you know what, I powerlift, come powerlift with me. And he did like one-on-one training with me for like 3 months. And then he was like, cool, you're good to go. If you don't break your form, you're not going to put an injury. And so I can squat, okay, I used to be able to squat 180. my deadlift was 190 and my bench was 120. And I took last year was a screw up for me for the gym. I just could not get to the gym no matter how hard I tried. Life had other plans for me last year, so I was out of the gym completely, and I'm now, as of January, back in. So my squat's up to 130.
Mason Pearson said, "Are you South African?"
No, I'm Nigerian, bro. So I got my bench up to 110 now. My deadlift is up to 180 again, and it's just the squat that's behind.
Mason Pearson said Nigerian.
Nigerian. You just want to be careful with that Mason, because that kind of can come across as a racist remark. Because the N-word, the American N-word, is not tolerated in my chat because it's a racist term. I'm hoping you didn't mean it like that. I hope you meant Nigerian. I'm really hoping you meant Nigerian. You know what a gym is? Yes, Ghost, I do know what a gym is. It's a G-Y-M, not a J-I-M. My reference image, and we can shade.
So the worst is over.
Not quite, but it's not good. It shouldn't get much worse than where we at. One or two parts might bite a little bit more, but it's okay. We'll cross that hill when we get there.
Yeah.
Oh, my quads are not happy with me, bro. Oh, no, they're not. Oh. You know what the worst part about going to the gym is? Is the fact that it's self-inflicted. So I can complain until I'm blue, but I hurt myself to get here.
No one really forced you.
On the plus side, my legs look really nice, so I'll take that as a win. Alright, let's do this. Oi.
Ash McFly said gym was a struggle today, but I still did it.
Fuck yeah, congratulations, Ash. I feel the same way. I had to figure out how to work supporting muscles without screwing up tomorrow's big bench day. Today was a light-hearted warm-up on the bench. You know, I had to do Romanian deadlifts, which I haven't done in a long time, and I can tell you now, they are not fun. But apparently my glutes will thank me, so...
Ash McFly said I had to keep myself going slowly before I do damage law.
You know what, I'm proud of you for just being consistent, dude. That's the tough part with gym. It's the days when you wake up and you just don't fucking want to go in.
VanillaFox H5C said hello.
Hello, Vanilla Fox. How are you?
VanillaFox H5C said I'm good, just been taking care of our new animal.
What new animal have you got?
VanillaFox H5C said we got 5 baby chickens.
Ooh. Chicken sounds pretty fun.
VanillaFox H5C said it's fun and they are so cute.
I think my son will have an absolute like cuteness aggression freak out if he had to see a baby chicken.
Thank you so much, best friend.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you so much, best friend.
Thank you, thank you. I think that was you.
VanillaFox H5C said they are crazy though, they bite sometimes.
Are you sure your chickens don't have rabies? I had a pet chicken growing up, and she used to peck me when she got irritated.
VanillaFox H5C said maybe they do, man, lol.
No, my chicken used to peck me whenever she was like not impressed. She'd be like, "Put me down," and then she'd like start pecking at me like I'm
How to
crazy.
said heart.
Ah, thank you.
Thank you so much, best friend.
Thank you for the follow.
VanillaFox H5C said hopefully me socializing them helps them not to attach us later when they grow up.
Yeah, the chickens will chill. I think it's just because they're babies. They're going to be a little bit rough-edged, so don't stress. They chill out a little bit as they get older. Like the more you interact with them, the less aggressive they will be.
Vanillafox H5C said this is a cute tattoo NGL.
Thanks, yeah, it's for my client's baby who was born pretty recently. It's his first tattoo, and it's his birthday today. I wonder if we can get chat to sing you happy birthday theme song through the AI. I think everybody should start all at once so it can be like really offbeat.
Vanillafox H5C said, "Oh, that's so cute, happy birthday."
Uncle.
He's a pretty cool gent. I don't know him personally, but his vibes are very chill. Perfect for being a father.
Yeah, this is one of the best experiences one person can experience. So
You have no idea, bro. It just keeps getting better. It's gonna have its like days where you're just like, wow, this is a lot.
so when was it? I think Monday
急
morning.
走マッチベストフレンド
The craziest thing happened. So I wake up and I'm about to prepare for work. And then as I was about to get off bed, and then she wakes up
Mm.
and she looks at me. She didn't see me the entire weekend because I went to the Eastern Cape and I came back in the early hours of the morning. It was around 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And then 6 o'clock I woke up and I was about to prepare for work. And then she woke up and she looked at me and she started smiling. That was so priceless.
Cool, bro.
Yeah, it was amazing. I even felt like maybe I should even go to work.
Just call in sick, bro.
Yeah, like that was something else.
I think that's the hard part about the economy and life today. I wish I could be at home a lot more. One day, bro. One day I'll make it happen. You too, bro. One day you'll get it right.
Definitely.
Let's check Daddy. Daddy's still alive.
I don't think he's dying just yet, so I think you'll be alright.
We are not dying today, no.
Daddy's sitting like a champ.
I can see. I can see he's Mr. Brave today.
I'm always Mr. Brave everything. What do you mean today? How
No, yeah, I agree. You are.
Maybe she just knows your weaknesses, bro. Maybe let's not open that can of worms on a live stream. She knows things. She knows things.
Oh, my. Let me capture that as well. The sketch. Must get a printout of that sketch. You did print it out.
Yeah, I'll give you the printout. I think it's there. But just let me finish the tattoo and then I'll give it to you.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. Ito magazolala muka. So that time, that's
Buka le live yakho ngathi ngikhumbula ukuthi
Is that yours or mine?
yeah, that's it.
Wow, I thought something was going on with the fan with the paper.
Thank you so much, best friend.
Thank you for the follow.
Okay, so I'm looking for you.
There's one of my customers that goes to the gym. He probably came to just wave hello. the why
Rio,
stage.
and when you said hi, Jono.
Explain everything in full. Hello, Vuyo, how are you? No, I'm serious. Hear me out. Hear me out. There's logic to this. I've heard a lot of people that are like, oh, because. Then the kid loses interest and feels that they're not valued. And if there's a topic you don't want to explain, you can explain to them. It's a subject you can't understand. Right? So remind me in a little bit of a few years, and I'll explain this to you. Because sometimes they're going to ask you some very inappropriate questions. My day was good, thanks, and yours for you. But never under-explain it to them. You won't believe how much they actually understand when you just explain it to them. And sometimes my kid answers me something and I'll be like, bro, I do not have the answer. I don't have the answer for you. Like, I have to think about this. I have to do some research. I have to get back to you on this. And then your kid will be like, for real? And you'll be like, yeah, man, I know you think I know everything, but I don't. But you're setting them up for winning them. And then you'll be like, but can I research it with you? Can you teach me? And it's like, if it's an appropriate topic, I'll be like, yeah, sure, let's go learn together. And then you'll realize you're doing something together and it's really, really fun.
Well, definitely check it.
When you get to the why phase, there's a lot of opportunity there to educate just by taking the time to explain it. Plus, you get good at storytelling to a kid and then they listen even more because they feel heard. And then don't baby talk, whatever you do.
Is it it?
No baby talking.
Oh, okay.
If you want her speech to develop really quickly, speak to her like you would an adult.
Oh, yeah.
It sucks because they say the cutest shit wrong. My son used to say propeller plane
Oh, yeah.
instead of propeller plane. It would be propeller plane, and I had to correct him. Do you know how much it hurt my soul to correct it when they were speaking so cute? But now, the kickback of doing that constantly is his
But
speech is really advanced.
in what age do they start speaking sense? Or rather, properly?
It's going to be determined by you, actually. So my son is 5, and some of the kids in his class can't speak.
Yeah.
But if you had to speak to him, you'd be like, no fucking way. So I'd say start now speaking to your child, like full sentences, full on explanations.
Javanetron said, hey, looking good.
Hello, Siobhan. Thank you. How's your tattoo doing? I'm very excited to see the healed result on that. I'm very, very excited to see that healed. So yeah, if you start talking to a kid now, and when I mean like speak like an adult, I mean I'm not saying like make them do calculus, just speak in full sentences. So like your child is like,
Javanetron said healing really well. We'll send a pic tomorrow.
no worries, Siobhan. That's awesome to hear. I'm glad to hear that. So I just always explain everything to him.
Yeah.
The other day he said to me, what's a virus? So I pulled up my old notes from biology class and I explained to him in full what viruses are. This guy goes to school and he's like, listen teacher, how are you? I want to tell you what a bacteriophage is. And I'm just like, okay. This teacher's getting a biology lesson from a 5-year-old with like scientific facts. But it sets them up really well because a lot of people notice that your kid is like ahead.
Yeah.
And it gets them privileged treatment. Like the school, the first 2 months he was there, the school he's in now, they were like, he's a lot. Because he's very attentive and very vocal, and he's got a good vocabulary. So they asked us like, what can we do, because now we're stressed out. So I sat down with the teacher and it's like, yeah, this is what we do at home. I'm not going to slow it down, but these are things that you can do to like just help regulate him a bit better. It was like the week or two of figuring it out, and then the teacher's got like extra activities for him and is teaching him extra stuff that's ahead of the class just to keep his brain stimulated. And that's one of the reasons I really like that school, because you know, it's now very hard to find teachers that will go above and beyond the curriculum base, just to give your kid a little bit more mental stimulation. You, look, bro, not every, it's not, there isn't a one size fits all when it comes to parenting.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to figure out what's right for you, and what feels right for me might not feel right for you, bro. But just, I think, with what we experienced with the previous school we had him in, you know, I don't want another parent to go through that. And I'm not the only person. That school got blasted on Facebook for an incident recently, yeah. And they had someone with a like really floppy backstory about, oh no, it's a parent, it was their last day of being at the school and the child was being naughty or whatever, and so that okayed the situation. I was like, nah, it's someone's kid. Like we had one incident where my son came home with some like visible injuries, and I asked for the CCTV footage. No, the cameras aren't working. I'm not a fucking chance, bro. No fucking chance, bro. They called my son a tattletale.
Yeah.
You know, like your kid's job is to tell you everything that happened at school, and then you use it. Yeah, and then if you're like my son still does that to this day. He comes and tells me everything he did, and then, you know, like he'll tell me he got hurt because he got into an argument with a friend, and the friend pushed him, and then he pushed the friend back, and then the friend got up and pushed him again. I was like, well, you guys got into a fight. That's not good either way. You know, this is how you need to regulate your emotions. You know, it's our responsibility as parents to teach them how to react to the situations. And then he had another fight with that same friend, and he tried to walk away from the friend when he was fighting with him a few times. And then after the third shove, he shoved him back. And I was like, yo, you know, you can't take a beating forever. But now the kid hasn't shoved him again. So it was like, cool. Now they're even playing nicely. I was like, yo, you guys had obviously some differences that you had to work out, as kids do.
Yeah.
Luckily, kids get over shit real quick, not like
Yeah,
adults.
yeah,
Bro, like next day, be like, oh, you've got a cool Hot Wheel, I've got a cool Hot Wheel, we can hang out again.
Like a few hours.
Yeah. Kids are amazing how quickly they move. But it's beautiful, it's good to see it, you know. It makes us sometimes, you know, as adults, let go of some of the shit we sometimes tend to hold on to. I'm speaking about myself here. You know, my kid has shown me a lot about like just let go of shit.
But I think with adults it goes as far as understanding the depth of the issue. I think some of the issues is a matter of realizing now that if I decide to let go of this thing, or rather I think it's an ego thing more than it's more than anything, because now you're there like, if I'm gonna let go of this thing, this person will disrespect me. So at times it's just about proving points more than anything.
True, but the thing is, I've learned a valuable lesson as well. Is I don't tolerate disrespect, but the thing is, I also have to pick my fights. So one of the things that I do is I just cut people off. It's a very silent way to do it.
That's the best thing you can do.
But the thing is, like, things do come full circle, you know? And then you can be like, oh, you disrespected me, I addressed it with you, treated me like shit. And so now we're done, bro. That's it. I don't know if you thought small talk was going to fix it.
Yeah.
I mean, I had it with a family member who did some really fucked up shit. And then when my grandfather passed away, they were like, oh, I don't know why we lost contact. I don't know why we don't speak anymore. You know, it's probably
Tiny Talk is set him back.
welcome back, Jared. And I was like, no, it's because you're a fucked up piece of shit. And you did fucked up shit to me as a kid. And I have forgiven you for my own sanity.
Yeah.
But I'm not giving you another chance. If you want to be like, fuck, then she was like, oh, that's your mother's influence. It's like, well, my mom was dying of cancer. You did fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I was the one looking after my mother, so I was a part of the situation. I'm just letting you know, you are a really shitty human being, and that's why we do not speak.
Kayutaku said BTW, I got a smoking gun today at work.
You got a smoking gun at work today. Yo, don't say that on a live stream, man.
Thank you so much. Best friend.
Just send me a DM about it, bro. It's fine, I'll answer you there. Thank you for the follow.
Kayutaku said that's why I'm not going into detail law.
Solid, bro.
Are we there yet?
Your child will also get there. I'll give you. Whoa, just. Are you lightheaded or anything?
This.
Thirsty. Okay.
Yeah, this.
Okay. Just let me wipe that. Okay. Cool. Let's take 5. Sit up slowly. You can have a look there. You vibing with it?
Getting somewhere.
Yeah, bro. We're getting somewhere.
Hey.
Jared, you can send me a WhatsApp. I'll check it.
It's still fine.
Oh my. On my Romanian deadlifts.
Doesn't count.
Oh, my legs. Sorry, guys. I'm turning these.
So this station is for live stream.
Yeah, this is just for live streaming. Now my app wants to make sure I'm a real boy. Please prove that you're a real human being. Oh, I failed the capture. Am I a robot? 4 minutes and 40 seconds to find out. I am not a robot. I just failed the capture. Jared, I sent you a dude. Okay, cool.
Courtney Cornelson said hi.
Hi, Courtney. The AI read your name out real funny. Courtney Cornelson.
Kayutaku said sent.
Just waiting for that numbing spray to kick in.
Courtney Cornelson said.
Oh, that's amazing. Your CCMA case is going to be beautiful, bro. it sounds like tattoo money. So a friend of mine got screwed over really hard at his job, but like fucking hardcore, bro. The amount of things.
Hayutaku said Yilal was laughing.
So I can't say anything because obviously, what's it? Anonymity or staying anonymous. Cool stuff. But yeah, he's basically, they just gave him a CCMA case. They gave him an easy win.
Yes.
You know, like, I know that businesses are not perfect. I mean, I have my own business and I've had employees before. But there's an effort to try and, keep the workforce happy. There's an effort to be fair, just, do things the right way. This business does not give a fuck, bro. I can't say anything because it could weaken his case, but I feel like today they gave him a smoking gun for the CCMA. It didn't have to be this way, man. They could have just paid him fairly, not screwed him around, treated him with dignity until his contract's up. But I think they were trying to force a resignation out of him.
Why didn't you go that route? Why didn't you go that route?
Because I told him what they're doing to him is bullying and illegal. Because I have had to deal with labor lawyers and stuff before. It was like, what they're doing is completely illegal. And he hasn't made any violations. No code of conduct violations, no labor law violations. He hasn't put the business in disrepute. He works
Upsetty
really
Spaghetti
hard.
said hello.
Hello. How are you, Upsetty Spaghetti? I'm gonna see you, Tristan, and your brother, Jaden. I did remember his name. Real soon. I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited.
Upsetty Spaghetti said, I'm alright. I'm excited for the trip.
Me too. Are we gonna do some fresh ink this visit? Gotta catch up to Jaden.
Upsetty Spaghetti said, I wish law. But I'm gonna try and come up with a concept gradually to give you more to work off of.
Well, if you're gonna work all 4 days of Comic-Con, even though I know you're gonna explore, we'll give you some tattoo time.
Hayutaku said, damn filtered.
Thank you so much, best friend.
Thanks for the follow.
Upsetty Spaghetti said, right now I'm focusing on mine and T's costumes.
Oh, are you guys cosplaying?
said heck yay.
Well, the team will also be cosplaying, but I think I don't know. I don't think people will be surprised, but they'll still be like, "Damn, you guys went there."
Kayutaku said BTW, Jono. We still getting signatures.
That would be so funny.
Upset as Spaghetti said it's an excuse to be fictional. Wouldn't pass it up.
No, 100%. You should have all the
Kayutaku
fun
said
you can.
still not fair and getting the low crop one.
Still not fair. I'm getting the low crop one. What do you mean? Everybody's getting a low cut top. It's not exclusive.
Kayutaku said Brandon gonna be hitting that Oni-chan master.
I've got like 2 months of physical prep left. I've got to. Imagine we get pulled over by metro cops just after we finish the night of Comic Con. It's gonna be interesting to explain what's going on. I can't tell you, but what we're doing, because it's a little bit of a surprise for the fans. That we're dressing up for Comic Con. I'll tell you when we're off the live stream. We're dressing up for Comic Con in a way that might.
Kayutaku said, sir, why do you have to? What is those in your car?
Sir, why are you dressed like this? It'll be a little bit funny.
The rest is over. Don't worry, you're not dying. The rest is over.
It's looking really nice.
Kayutaku said I'm also intrigued what's to come in the future due to your message.
We will have a chat this weekend, bro. I've got some plans I want to run past you. numbing spray still there, or is it worn off?
Hayutaku said
Yeah.
BTW Jono, just curious, are realism type tattoos always as red as a tomato after? Or was it just me?
Could be just you, but remember your work environment also requires sweating, so the redness could be from it sweating up a bit. Because when we were just finished, it wasn't red. I mean, you could always update me and then I could help you track it, but without having known that there was issues, I wouldn't have assumed that there's any issues.
Hayutaku said no, it's not red anymore and it was hot, it was room temp, sometimes cold.
Yeah, so I didn't know that until today when you told me now, so I feel a little bit left out of the loop, so I can't really tell you like what was going on without having known.
Annie said, where are you based?
I'm based in Centurion, South Africa.
Annie said the one you are doing now is how much? 'Cause it's in ka. Hayutaku said, well, I'm gonna catch some ZS, catch y'all later.
Cheers, Jared. Like a piece this size and this detail will be about between 2,000 and 3,000 rand, depending on your personal definitions in the tattoo. But I don't quote over TikTok live stream. If you want a quote, you can send me a DM. My contact details are in my bio. Thank you for the compliment on my work. I appreciate that. Someone on TikTok says the tattoo looks
Definitely.
I need to work on my clicking. It's a bit dodgy.
Nah.
Mwah.
Ellie said it gave Rostan your brother.
Act first on your brother. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, bro, I'm learning every day how to be a better South African. Just ask people to teach you the shit you don't know.
Yeah.
If they tell you to fuck off, then you'd be like, okay, you're not my people. And if they teach you and they laugh at you when you fail, it's fine. As long as they correct you until you get it right. That's it.
Man.
It's looking sick, eh? Yeah, we're gonna be about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then we'll be done unless there's obviously anything you can find that you're not satisfied with.
I see some tears. Was I not tell you, what was it? Was yesterday or the day before? When I said to you, I can't even remember the last time I cried.
Sorry to disappoint you today.
I can't remember the last time I cried.
Sorry, bro. Disappointing today. Your wife was hoping I'll make you cry.
I was working.
So it's all the reasons why you brought me to.
She brought you for therapy? She brought you for therapy, bro. Yo.
Whoa. Not so bad.
Hey, no, man, yeah.
Hi, baby.
The whole world is just so exciting. And remember that about your kids as well. When she's growing up, a lot of the stuff that they do, like spilling and doing things that you feel is like irritating,
Yeah.
to them they're discovering the world. They don't know better.
Yeah. True.
It's like with the screen, she would run from the screen. And say, when is first checking, okay, what's happening with that? Like, nah, that's just them discovering their voice. It's like, yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. So I have a voice now, I can scream all I want.
Oh, Lord, get it go.
Just enjoy it. Just like you know, when my son has this thing where he likes to pour liquid from one cup to another cup, so be it juice or whatever. And it used to irritate me, and now I just let it happen. I just be like, come do it on the tiles so I can mop it when it's finished. Or do it on the plastic table because you've got like a little plastic table. And I'm just like, just do it there. If you do it there, you can mess all of it. I don't care. Have a good look and see if you find anything that's unsatisfactory to you.
Come look at you.
Oh, you're gonna bring Minister.
Let's see. Maybe he's still busy. Wow. It actually looks nice than it does on paper.
Just be careful not to touch him. Sorry, until the plaster's sealed because you can transfer bacteria to you.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm very paranoid as a tattoo artist.
No. 100% agree.
You can have that.
I can relate to hygiene. Looks nice. Look nice. So with those little dots under the
Yeah,
toes.
it's just a little bit of like texture because to like, give
Yes,
the
I
idea of a
see.
bit
I
of an
see that.
imprint.
Tell a little bit.
D.D.A.I.A. said, well, that's so cutie.
No, it is.
Thank
it's
you.
Cute.
It's cute.
It's lovely.
Do you vibe with it, bro? Does
You
it make you
approve.
happy? No, I'm asking. Oh yeah. Do you approve, young lady?
You're still looking at this guy that you don't know.
No, but because I think because he's light. Then
Doesn't scream.
yeah, no. If you were dark, you would have screamed by now. He's just gonna look at you like that.
Well,
Who is this
my
guy?
laugh isn't putting her off, so that's a good thing.
No, it actually did, but I think she got used while we were sitting there.
shit,
She would lift her head up when she hears the noise.
Even my own son, when he was he would start crying when I laughed too loud.
Yeah, but she's actually getting better. Yo, loud noises used to really put her off.
That's the thing, is everything for them is new, you know. Just you can take that. Sorry, I'm full of shit about the station.
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching the live stream. I'm gonna say good night to you all. I'm gonna wrap this up and then I will see you guys tomorrow. much love to all of you. I hope that you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And then, yeah, I'll check you guys tomorrow for some more fun. I might be on later tonight for video games. We'll see. Bye.
Pinches like middle.